Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm. My name is Renee, and if this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining me. I like to do videos on canning and baking and vintage recipes, and sometimes, like today, I throw in a review for a product that has been offered to me. And I try to make them only things that I actually would use. So today I am doing a slow press juicer. Here it is. Here it is. It's by AMZCHEF. And I will have a discount code, and there is a 30% discount. That's a big discount. Usually it's not that much. So I will have all that information down below in the description box and the code and everything. And if you're interested, it would be a great Christmas present. Christmas isn't too far away, is it? So I am going to get this all set up. I'm going to bring you along. We're going to give it the first run and see how it goes. My husband likes green juice and blue juice, so I'm going to try and make green juice today. And share with me any of your recipes. My brain has been trying to think of what combinations would be good. I've gone to some juice bars and they're so good. So I want to check and see what recipes we can have. And I think it's going to be a great way of using, whether it's fruit that's in the freezer, vegetables that are in the crisper and fruit, when things aren't going to be consumed. Put them in here and make some juice. Everyone loves juice. So here it is. And let's get going and make some green juice. Just took everything out of the box. AMZCHEF slow juicer. So I need to wash everything and put it together. 1 cup is for the juice, 1 cup is for the pulp, and I believe this goes like this. But I need to take it all apart and wash it first, and then we're gonna make some juice. I think there's so many combinations of juice you can make, whether it's vegetable juice, fruit juice, and it's that slow press where you get all the nutrients out of it and all the juice. So that's what they say. We're gonna give it a try and find out. Here's what I'm gonna try for the first run. I have some kale, pineapple, celery, carrot, and spinach. I forgot apple. I got apple to add to. I wanna see how it presses the apples. And I got everything washed, the auger. So just gonna dry that. It does come with a cleaning tool, but it came apart very easily and washed easily. So I was happy to see that now. Of course, it hasn't been used yet, but I can see where that tool will help with the auger. So I'm gonna get it put together and I'm gonna prep some of the produce. Okay, we're gonna put this all together. Dry out everything. So I think that goes there. There. And then there's that blade in there. So now it's in. The auger doesn't actually lock in. You just set it in there. So this is the cup for the pulp, and it goes there. This is the juice cup, and it comes here. We're doing this together. So now we turn up the spout, the anti-drip spout. Close the lid. to shove things down. And there's also reverse mode in case things get stuck. So juice is already coming out. I should have put that down before I showed you. And here's some of the pulp, and it is very dry, extremely dry. It's turning more green. I keep forgetting to shut the drip thing. Yeah, it's turning green now. First it was the carrot juice, and it was an apple, and it was more orangey, and oh, it tasted really good. But we're gonna keep adding stuff to this. Let me see if I can get you close enough for you to see the juice is coming out of the auger. It's in the bottom here. Close the drip. And then what you get doesn't have any pulp in it or. Here's it loaded up. See the juice coming out there. Here is the pulp. I put 1 rib of celery in, and the celery taste comes through very strong. For me, I mean, I love celery, so I know I don't want to do too much celery. You know, I can make my own V8 with this. That would be fun. Spicy V8 even. There's a lot of things I can make with it that are healthy. I think my grandkids will have fun helping, deciding what to put in it. Here it is. So I'm gonna run the last in. I added some more apple, some kale, spinach, and pineapple. The carrots almost through. That pulp, what will I do with that? I think I'll give it to my chickens. I'm sure you could make maybe a leather out of it, or I know I need to research that, but it is very dry. It's dry. There's no moisture coming out of this. It is pressed dry. There's just a little bit left. I forgot to mention, it has suction cups on the bottom. It does not move as it's processing. I have 1 piece of kale that got stuck, and after just reading now, I should have chopped any long things into smaller pieces. I did the celery, but it says long fibrous things to cut into smaller pieces so they don't do that, get tangled. Back here, the button, one way is on, and then the other way is reverse. It doesn't stay on reverse, you have to hold it. Going to unplug it and then take it apart to wash everything. I think you'd want to do it sooner rather than later. So turn it counterclockwise and it unlocks. So I'm going to put this in the sink and take it apart. Then this just lifts up and the auger will come out. Here's the auger. Not really that bad of a mess. So this should rinse pretty easily. And then I'll just wipe this part down. Everything rinsed very quickly. I got a little worried about this, getting everything out of that. And then I realized there's a little plastic cover there. And when you open, that allows it to be cleaned easier. So I was happy to see that. Otherwise, I was like, I'm gonna get this stuff out of that chute. But now I see. So all I have left is this, which I'm gonna put into a bag for tomorrow for the chickens. And then the juice, which I'm gonna put in the fridge to get cold. Let me know if you make your own juices like this, whether you have whatever kind of juicer you have, and some great combinations. It's been in the fridge for a while. I poured some out of here. Let's give it a try. It is very good. I can taste the celery, which surprises me, and that gives it a salty flavor. I added no sweeteners. I added nothing to this. I am going to try it with ginger because I love the flavor of ginger. Maybe like a golden juice would be good. It doesn't taste like you're eating grass. There's a sweetness to it. It's funny how everything kind of blends together. It's not like one flavor is there. I taste the kale, I taste the pineapple. If you're interested in a juicer, check out the link below. 30% is a really good discount. Usually they don't offer me that large of a discount. Let's see what kind of juices we can make. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time at Pike Creek Farm.